Good morning, everyone. How are you all today? Happy December 1st. What is this?
What happened?
I don't even know.
What happened?
Crazy. Our elf on the shelves visited the Oaks home today, so the next 24 days of my life are going to be a constant battle to remember to move them.
I forgot about
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
Ralph and Freddie, right?
Ralph and Freddie, yes. Yeah. Who Becca is consistently referring to as Wreck-It Ralph, not just Ralph anymore.
Well, okay.
But whatever. They're really excited. They got some Advents. The elves brought them some little Advents today, so that's fun. Do you all do Elf on the Shelf with your kiddos? My brother-in-law, Mark, thinks it's super creepy and has begged Anna not to do it with their kid, and Anna's like, no chance of that. She's doing it. Rachel you wanted to do it with Charlie, not this year, but next year, right?
Yes.
And you want like the vintage.
I wanted to buy the like the classic looking elf. I can't find it anywhere.
With the cute little cheeks. And
yes. I wanted to buy that one because I just think every year things are getting more cartoony.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I like the classic look, which Charlie might be terrified of the classic look. Next year, he might be like, Mommy, that's scary.
Yeah, so. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I definitely do want to do Elf on the Shelf.
Anyway, welcome everyone. If you are new to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel, we're happy you found us. If you knew us from other places, we're happy you found us. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb, and Miss Rachel Langston is also an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. We love to craft, and we love hanging out with you all. So I'm super excited to be here today and do a project that I've never done on a live before. In fact, I've never even used this product until this week, and I've tested it out on a couple of different things. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with the results, how easy it is. I am using Cricut Joy today, because you all love when I use the Cricut Joy. You can use your Explorer Series machine, your Maker Series machine, or any die cut machine that you have that you can cut vinyl on to create a stencil. That's what we're doing today.
Now, I've
left my prototype.
I have to say.
Yes.
This stuff sets for about like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yes.
Before the live, Becca said, I don't know. I'm trying to think what in the world we're going to do while this is setting on our cup.
Yes.
And I said, are you serious, Becca?
I was serious.
And she said, chit chat? Yeah.
I said, good talk. Good talk.
Good
yes.
talk.
So let's get started. We'll just jump in and go ahead and create our stencil for this. Let's go to the overhead really quick so I can show you. Hopefully you can see on the overhead. I did have it in the thumbnail really well. But you can see I've just put Fallon's name on here. It looks really good. I'm really obsessed. This is just an Ozark Trail stainless steel double-walled tumbler, mini tumbler in fact, from Walmart.
And you know, like etching cream for glass and stuff, to be
like
honest,
Etch-all, yeah.
I would be 10 times more likely to want to etch on stainless steel than I would on glass.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this. The thing about this particular tumbler is that it is smaller. So if I were putting a design on here, you're a little limited in that you want to stick to a spot that's more flat. You wouldn't want to do like this entire thing because your stencil isn't going to lay flat from here to here. And it is very imperative that your stencil lays flat. If it is not flat, then the ferric chloride, which is the etching solution that we're going to be using, will get under that stencil and you will not have a crisp, clean line. You don't want that.
Yeah.
So this is what we're making. I have another one here. The ferric chloride it's actually called a copper etchant solution, but you can use it for the stainless steel tumblers. I've also, that we have a video coming out, I think this Saturday, that is etching, and we do a pie server, and it is a stainless steel that is a matte gold. So you're not limited to just silver. If you have something that is matte gold, then that is great too. It works. This is from Amazon. It's not super cheap, I've got to be honest, but this will last forever.
Well, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be cheap because this is the only one you'll ever buy.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm using this. I also have baking soda, which neutralizes the ferric chloride once we're finished with the etching process, which takes about 10 to 15 minutes. And I wanted to show you these as well. These are what we're using in the video on Friday. These are from Amazon. You can get them in just regular stainless steel, but I love this. This finish is really popular right now. So that will be linked for you as well. And watch for that video coming out Saturday. It's an organic video. So for those of you who don't love the live videos because they take a little bit longer, then this will kind of be repeated for you on Saturday. So that's fun. I also am using Q-tips to put the solution on. However, you can use cotton swabs or I don't know, basically anything else to dab it on the solution. I have some gloves here. Use some protective goggles if you want to do that. This does eat through stainless steel, so it's some pretty serious stuff. Also, I'm going to be using our 143 squeegee, because if you didn't know, you can actually use it as a tumbler holder so it doesn't rotate on you. So that's really nice. And then I have a scrap piece of vinyl. This is just StarCraft black matte vinyl that Rachel and I have cut up and cut up and cut up, and it's going to be perfect for this stencil. So before we jump over and create our stencil, let's take our tumbler and measure the space that we're going to be putting our name. I'm going to do Beckett's name on this one. We have a Christmas parade tonight here in good old Morristown. It will be quite the event. And it's going to be really chilly here. The high today is 43. Is it 43, yes. Rachel?
And I don't think it's going to hit that, honestly.
No, I don't either. And so it's going to be really chilly tonight. So I'm going to make a nice thermos of hot cocoa and take it with us to the parade. And the kids will be able to drink their hot cocoa out of these. So I'm going to put Beckett's name on this one since Philo has this one.
Robin has a great question. She says, can you use matte black tableware? If you could use gold, I would think you could use matte black because it's just a coating.
Yeah,
like the gold
I would think.
Is.
I mean, just test it out for sure. But I would say if it's stainless steel and it has a coating, it would eat through the coating just like it would with this matte gold.
And then we have a new friend here for our lives, Miss Vicky May. So hello, Vicky May.
Welcome, Vicky. We're so glad you're here with us. Yes. So the area that I'm going to be putting my stencil will be from the bottom of this. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's where it starts to curve. So from here to here, which gives us right at 1 5/8 inches. And then if you do not know, the good rule of thumb when you're creating a tumbler or a mug around this size, 3 inches is about as big as you want to create your design. If you make it bigger than that, say for instance, if I made Beckett's name 4 inches, then I'm going to have to rotate the cup or tumbler in order to see the full name. So we want to stick to around the 3-inch width mark. So we have 1 5/8 by 3 inches. And now we are ready to create our stencil, which will be really stinking quick. So let's jump over into Design Space and create our stencil. What I want to do first is just grab a text box. Also, they made an update for the beta version of Design Space. I don't know if the public version has made an update yet, but look, it says My Stuff now, which is where you can find your saved projects and things like that. I think it used to say My Projects, didn't it, Rachel?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So that's interesting. That's coming. And it used to say, did it not used to say Canvas right here, and you could click here and go back to your Canvas where it says Learning Plan now? Am I making that up?
No, you're not making that up.
So I'm not really sure how to get back to the canvas from here. Oh, there's a back button. Okay. I'm working through this with you all. It literally just updated.
Now, up there in the left, it says Canvas.
Right, but I think it used to say Canvas right there when you were under projects.
They need to quit making these updates.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to grab my text box here and type in, I think we'll do Beckett instead of Bex. And I'm going to use a fun thick font. If you are creating stencils and creating things that are etched, it's better to do things that are thick like this. The lines look, even if they're not like super, super crisp, if something happens and it moves, then you're gonna have a little bit more wiggle room with being able to still see the image if it's a good thick font or good thick graphic like this. So choose something good. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the width of this 3 inches. I have my size lock ratio locked so that the height will also stay proportionate. So that will make it 0.55 inches high by 3 inches wide. Let me see if I can distort this just a tiny. Oh, forgot about this. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. That's not bad. Sometimes I don't like fonts that are a little bit distorted, but I don't want it to be 0.55. I want it to be a little bit taller. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, now what I want to do is grab a basic shape. A square is good because we're going to be making it into a rectangle. And then we'll send it to the back by right-clicking and press Send to Back. And then I want to unlock this size lock ratio up here and extend the length of this to make it a rectangle. Now, look, I am putting plenty of space around here and the sides because our tumbler is contoured, and if the ferric chloride happens to like drip or something like that, because it's contoured, it's not going to be flat and just stay, then I want to have enough space that I don't accidentally get the ferric chloride on my tumbler. So make sure that you do that.
Just like any stencil, be mindful of the space around it.
Once I have all of this set, I'm just going to select everything, come to the combine menu, and then I'm going to press subtract. And then I'm ready to click make it. I don't think I need to do anything else. It looks really good. So we'll click make it. We're going to connect to our joy after we select that we're cutting on the mat. And we'll select our material setting. Do I have my joy turned on? I think so. Bluetooth connect here. I'm using the premium vinyl setting. And then I will grab my stencil vinyl and the mat, and I'm going to just cut this really quick, burnish it down to the mat.
I never get tired of that cute little mat.
It's so stinking cute.
I love
really
that cute little mat.
So cute. There we go. Then we'll load her up and let her cut. Also need to find some transfer tape.
Renee said I etched my twins' names on a fancy mirror for their bedroom.
Ooh. Did you use etch on?
Yeah, let us know.
I'm going to cut a clear piece of transfer tape. When I'm doing stencils and things like that, actually, you know what? I used to love the paper masking transfer tape. I would choose it over anything else pretty much, except for glitter vinyl. And now I pretty much use this for everything. It is just so easy to see through. It's easy to transfer with. It's not too sticky. I just love it. Such good stuff. On that note, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Rach, do you talk about transfer tape and stuff like that in our Cricut course, our Oak and Lamb Cricut Academy?
Gosh, we filmed that so long ago. Someone did.
I know. Okay, yeah.
I don't know if it was
think
you
it was
or
you.
me.
I'm pretty sure it was you. Okay, so let's grab our squeegee here, and we're going to burnish. Not burnish. Burnish.
Yeah.
I was thinking beret, but that's not what I meant. And can we just talk really quickly about this? Can you see where we have scratches right here? That's because I used this. It's a Cricut scraper tool.
Becca, you know better.
Yeah, well, and thank God it's a stencil. But look, when you use these, it scratches it up.
It does.
I highly encourage you to grab a squeegee. It doesn't have to be from 143 Vinyl. Other places make these, but these are like rubbery, plasticky, and they still work really well, but they don't scratch your vinyl up, especially if you have a shiny vinyl or glossy vinyl. They're terrible to scratch it up. Okay, so we're going to leave the insides of the letters, and we're going to weed out the actual name. This seems weird, right? Generally, you weed off the excess and leave this part. That's not what we're doing today. So got that weeded. Let's go ahead and grab this guy here, and I haven't left enough spot on my mat. There we go.
I swear, if you just pinch the corner, it comes right off.
I can't for some reason.
Pinch.
I know. It just doesn't work as well for me. It's so interesting. Okay. Spray that or burnish that down. Remove it.
At this point, many people would clean their stainless steel tumbler.
But I am not.
Yeah.
I didn't on this one either. You can clean it if you want to.
As judgmentally as she could say it.
It's not judgment. If you want to do it, that's fine. It's probably a great idea. However, this is ferric chloride, so I figure if there's anything on here, it's going to eat through it.
Well, I mean, for the vinyl to stick better.
That's why I would do it. I'm not worried about that.
I'm not worried.
This is good vinyl. This isn't Cricut vinyl.
Oh no, yeah, right.
Okay, so to line this up, actually, you know what? Let's do this a little differently than normal. I am going to pull this, my backing.
Here we go.
And I am going to place this right here so that most of this is covered. And then I'm going to place this down. Now, the reason that I did that, you can also use like wax paper or something like that to do this. The reason that I did that is so that I can place this and get it nice and even without the stencil actually touching, which is very nice. I left a little bit right here so that once I get it placed, that looks really nice. Now I'm going to smooth down that little bit of vinyl that was not covered. Flip this like this. Remove this. There we go. And see, it's still in the same spot because that little bit of vinyl was smoothed down.
Kat said, I forgot if we discussed it. She missed it. Do we like this better than Armor Etch on glass?
Oh gosh, yes, yeah. I do.
I just use stainless steel and things like that way more than I would need to etch on glass. If you're wanting to try this, Kat, I really like it. Becca does too.
So I'm gonna need some relief cuts on this because I made this too tall. See how it's bubbling? That's okay. But I'm gonna just grab this right here and just do a couple of little relief cuts here so that it will lay down better. I don't want any bubbles, no wrinkling at all.
Melissa said, oh my, Cricut vinyl. I was trying to make an ornament and thought I only had Cricut vinyl. Epic fail, but thankfully I found some StarCraft in my stash.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, that's much better. Lay that part down, and I'm going to just look. I'm inspecting it to make sure that there are no, yes, much, much better. You want it completely flat because this ferric chloride is super, it's not like a gel or a paste like the etch-all. It is very liquidy. And so if it can get under anything, it's going to. So the other thing that I want to do before I put this on is just kind of go over all of the edges, maybe just with my thumb, honestly, because I don't want to accidentally use this and kind of scrape up part of the stencil. So I'll just use my thumb to make sure that these parts of like the E and the K, everything is really good and secure. Now, I'll put my gloves on, and if you want to put your goggles on or glasses or whatever you use, you can go ahead and do that. And then maybe grab, I'm not super messy with this, but I'm saying that and then I'll probably pour it everywhere. So grab like a piece of cardstock or poster board or something like that to put under your work area here. The other thing that you can do, and it's not a bad idea, let me do it really quickly, is use your transfer tape. So you have this extra transfer tape here, and I can cut it up a little bit and then protect even more of my cup if I want to, like extend this like this. This is extra. I mean, you definitely don't have to do this. I've never regretted doing things like this, though. I will say that. That right there. again, more than anything, it's more important that you protect these sides where it is likely, if it's going to run down. So I've also seen people completely cover their mug in extra vinyl. I feel like that's a little bit of overkill because I'm not going to be super messy, but you do you. Okay, we're gloved up here. I'm going to grab this ferric chloride and a Q-tip, and then we're going to go ahead and apply.
Megan said, is there a safe bowl to put the ferric chloride in that it won't destroy? And I even looked on Google, and Google's a little bit confused as well. I know that it won't work on, like, how did Google put it? Noble metals like gold, silver, platinum. But I mean, who has that laying around?
Right.
But if you do it like Becca, I mean, this is fine. Just, yeah.
Yeah. Did you mean to put like to pour it in while you're using it?
What can she? I think.
I don't know, honestly. I just leave it in this. Maybe a glass bowl would probably be fine. I wouldn't use it for food necessarily after that, but I need to figure that out. That's a great question. So one thing that I've discovered, see, I have it all covered, but one thing, let's see, 5 after we can neutralize this. One thing that I've discovered is that it's a good idea to take your Q-tip and occasionally just go back over and rub gently, and you can even get a new one if you want to, where you want it to etch. And this sort of just helps get through the coating that is on the tumbler. Especially if you're doing like the pie servers, I've discovered that the gold one in particular will etch better and will be more of a contrasting finished product if you just kind of rub through the extra coating there. But you can see, you probably can't see it on camera, but as soon as you put this on there, you can see that it starts to change a little bit. It's kind of amazing, actually. But we've got 15 minutes. What do you all want to chat about? Do you have any questions? I think this is actually a really great time to talk about our Cricut course, because I did mention the transfer tape. And do we have anybody here who is new to cricketing? Let me know. Rachel, you can pipe in when they comment.
I sure will.
Is our new friend that has found us new to cricketing? Let us know. We have an amazing course, and I'm going to leave this alone in just a second and grab what I want to show you. That is included in our membership here at Oak and Lamb. It is free for all members monthly and yearly, and it is called the O&L Cricut Academy. And somewhere I have our fun handbook. I'm going to do front facing because I don't want to move this and accidentally do it. This is a printable download that's available with the course, and it's really easy to find, but it has all sorts of amazing diagrams and information on different blades and terminology that you might need if you're a new Cricut crafter. In fact, I think in here there is transfer tape. What is transfer tape? What is vinyl? What is HTV? Because a lot of times we'll say HTV and people are like, what's HTV? Well, it's iron on, or vice versa. There's a confusion there. Some terminology is interchangeable, and so we kind of go over that. We go over the actions in Design Space. When you are creating in Design Space, what those actions are called, what they do, and what the buttons look like in Design Space. So we have a little key guide there. We have a hotkeys guide for you as well. And then we have an instructional guide on what mat to use for which materials. In addition, we have this somewhere, this amazing what's our favorite product link. So it has our Amazon storefront link on it, which does have the ferric chloride and probably some tumblers, some stainless steel tumblers, if I'm remembering correctly. If you wanted to purchase any of this, it is listed below, but it's also listed here. So we have that available free to members, and our membership right now is $45 off. We never do sales like this. We will do it again next year, but it won't be again until next year. This is going through December 31st. So if you want $45 off our membership here at Oak and Lamb, use the code JINGLE. And when your subscription renews next year, it will be at this discounted rate, which is amazing. But Rachel, what all does our membership include?
Our membership, thank you, Becca, passing the torch. Our membership has hundreds of incredible cut files that are added to very, very regularly. I mean, every single occasion under the sun, plus just some really cute general cut files we have. Yes, Becca.
Time out. And they also get input on what cut files we release. So it's not like I just, yes, like you all get a say in what is released.
We always want to offer you guys what you want.
We want to give you what you want.
We, in our private Facebook group, which is another amazing perk, it's some of our members' favorite perks. We have lots of different posts for you guys to chime in on your opinions and your ideas for cut files and amazing things like that. You can also, of course, chat with other fellow like-minded crafters who are passionate about the same things you are passionate about.
Yes.
With the cut files we have a free commercial use license, and we don't say this enough. Me and Becca were chatting about it today. Even if you cancel our membership, whatever cut files you've downloaded, you still have that free commercial use license active with those cut files, which is amazing. But you're not going to want to cancel your membership, which so that's good. That's fine.
New to you and new to cricketing, just purchased a Cricut Joy. Well, good. I'm so glad that you found
Cricut
us
Joy
here.
today.
Yes.
Becca thought today, she said, should I just use the Joy? Well,
So
sure,
fun.
sure. We have some member only videos that we like to do for you guys, and of course that Cricut course that's free to members. We do have a monthly membership if you guys want it, but with the sale we're offering right now, honestly, it is way more bang for your buck to get our yearly discount right now.
Yes, it is.
For sure.
But yeah, some people, and this is actually really smart, have said, I'm not sure how much I'll use the membership. I'm not sure what it's about. What if I purchase the monthly membership? Can I do that? And then I decide in a week or 2 weeks or whatever that, this really is a great fit for me. I want the annual membership. Can I upgrade? It is super easy to do that, and definitely an option. So if you're on the fence, then the monthly is the way to go. I have just put a little more solution on this, and I'm going back in to rub again. And I don't know, can you see?
Yeah. Yes, you can see. You can tell.
It's like you can see that it's going through another layer, which is really fun. And look at the end of that. It's black.
That's so strange to me.
I know.
And then we've had a couple of comments on how it's so interesting it doesn't eat through the vinyl.
Right? Very interesting. Okay, how many more? We've got roughly 7 more minutes. So we're almost there. It really doesn't take that long.
No. Becca, what did you do with your elves on a shelf today?
They just brought an advent. I didn't do anything fun.
Okay, were they just like chilling, like
on
making their
a
appearance?
little Christmas tree on the kitchen table.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
with their little advents. Super fun. Have you all seen, for those of you who do the elf on the shelves, have you seen the little carriers that you can get for them now? So that, because you can't touch an elf on the shelf or it will lose its magic. But there's a carrier that you can put the elf in if you're like traveling, or if the elf needs to go to a birthday party with you or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because Fallon's birthday is in December.
Sure.
So the elf needs to be there. So that's really fun. That's going to come at some point this year. What's everyone saying?
Will this work on painted tumblers?
I do not know.
I would say no. I would guess no.
Yeah.
That's when you probably need to do that citrus strip method.
Yes, I would think the citrus strip would be better. But again, I haven't tried it, so I can't say. Hello from California.
And Jan, we did hit 13,000 last night. What is the bottle made of? Maybe it doesn't eat through certain plastics.
Yeah,
yes,
no, this
Mary,
is a specific type of plastic. This is
just like the Clorox
bleach, yeah.
The bleach bottles.
I don't remember. I saw it somewhere. I don't know. But yes, correct. We've got roughly 6 more minutes. Rachel.
Yes.
Give them an update on James.
Well, hang on. Can you, so a little bit, you can email us, hello@oakandlamb.com, but unfortunately, our website does say to join to download files even if you are signed in.
I can show him that on the website.
Okay, you're still if you're signed in, you can still download all the cut files.
Yeah.
If you're unable to do that and your login isn't working or something like that, email us and we can definitely help you out. But you should be able to still download cut files and fonts.
Yeah, so I'm logged in right here. I'm going to go to cut files, and that's one thing that we're changing because it is so confusing. We agree. I don't really know why it ever got put on there, but I clearly have a membership, and you can see right here it says cut files available for members only. Join now, but I can still download. You can just go ahead and click download, and then the download GUI comes up and download.
Yeah. Now, if you're not able to,
for some reason, let us know, but you should be able to. Yeah.
Great
question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry about the confusion.
Yeah. And Susan wants to know if that ferric chloride smells. Is there?
I don't think it smells.
I haven't smelled anything.
No, I don't think it does at
I
all.
haven't been super close to Becca as she's been doing it, but I haven't smelled anything.
No, I have been really close to it and haven't really noticed.
I'm gonna switch it to you, Becca.
Okay. Oh no, I got a little drippage down here.
Oh, Becca.
See, this is what happens when you craft live. You just can't pay as much attention. This did not happen. Oh well.
Desmond said Google says you can store it in a polyethylene container. I've seen too many people on TikTok do the trend of them redoing their laundry room or their laundry space and putting their bleach in there and everything in like these little containers with those cheap plastic spouts, you know, and then the bleach eating through the spout and bleach just getting everywhere one day while they're gone at work or something like that or overnight.
Yeah.
Things like that you have to be, plus bleach should never be in a clear bottle, so I've been told. It should always be in an opaque bottle. Kind of like, what was I thinking of? What is it? Olive oil. They say never put olive oil in a clear bottle. Always put it in like an opaque.
My olive oil comes in a clear bottle.
Then it must not be real. I don't pay for real olive oil. It's like way too expensive for me.
I get extra virgin olive oil. Is that?
I do too. I don't think it's like
it doesn't matter as much for that.
Authentic. Okay. I don't know. But so apparently you're not supposed to put bleach in containers like that. But you have to be so careful. But who would really know?
Yeah.
I would put my bleach into something that's aesthetically pleasing and then just walk in and have a gallon of bleach on my floor.
Yeah.
It would be so bad.
Remember I was doing those bleach shirts and put it in a spray bottle because people were like, why can't it go in plastic? It's in a plastic bottle to begin with. Well, not all plastics are made the same. So I listened to them, and I shouldn't have, and put this, it was on a table that I was working on, and then it completely ruined the table after a while when it ate through. Yeah, fun times.
Little Bit said that totally fixed it. She said,
so
sorry, I'm
No.
ADHD, and I saw that and was like, oh, I panicked.
That's probably one of the most common customer service emails we get, so don't feel bad about it.
No.
It is on our list of things to change. It drives me crazy. It's
Everyone
just not on
does
the
it.
highest part of the list because it's still functional.
Everyone's also loving your red, straight, shiny hair.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to that Christmas parade tonight, and I knew I'd want to wear a hat. And so,
meaning like a beanie?
Like a beanie, because it's going to be cold, you know. And because my hair has been up for 3 days, I knew it would be like really big right here and weird underneath the hat.
Yeah.
So I washed it and straightened it.
Here's my problem. With my hair the length it is, if I put a beanie on, there's no taking it off.
Oh, no.
Because used to, with my long hair, I could take a beanie on and off.
Yes.
And it would be fine.
Yes.
This haircut, no. If I put the beanie on, it's on.
Yeah.
For forever.
Until you wash it again.
Until I get home and take it off.
Yes.
I can't just be like, oh, I'm hot now. Let me take my beanie off.
I don't think you're going to get hot tonight, though, Rach.
I don't think I'm going to either.
Don't think you will.
No. Oh, gosh. Is there anything better than listening to our favorite ladies while doing some Christmas shopping? Oh, Christy, that's so sweet.
That is sweet.
That's nice.
All right, we're close enough.
Okay, Becca.
I'm going to use the baking soda, and this is
Watch
very
this.
very interesting. Yeah, you just you might not see it as much here. So you can see right here it's bubbling up. So where there's like extra of it, it bubbles up. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take this to the bathroom and I'm going to rinse it off, and then we'll come back and remove the stencil together.
I'll turn Becca's mic down. She'll Should be too loud. Jan said, welcome to my world, Rachel. Yeah, Jan, this was something I didn't anticipate, which I'm usually hot-natured anyway, so I think I'll have to get desperate to put on that beanie. And then I thought, this is probably why they make earmuffs for the poor people like me whose ears are cold but whose hair is way too important to them. So, yeah. Yes, a little bit. The ear wraps instead of the beanie. That's what I should do. I think I should. Solves my problems for sure. Don't forget your drips, Melissa. Yeah, I'm hoping it didn't eat through the stainless steel too much for Becca.
Oh. Okay. Let me just 1 second to clean this off this plastic because I don't want to ruin it.
It's working.
It's working good. Really good.
Yeah, no.
Our alcohol pump. Oh, there it goes.
It's finicky today.
There we go. Okay. Throw this part away. Oh, that trash can's really nice. How do we load up a trash can so quick? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Becca tried to kill me today, wanting me to drink her coffee creamer that was expired.
Yeah, I did.
I still drank it.
How was it, Rachel?
It's nasty. Tasted like I was chugging almond.
Yeah. Amaretto?
Amaretto, yeah.
All
Do you
right.
have to use the baking soda or it won't work?
No, that neutralizes it. Stops it from...
Continuing to etch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It looks so good.
It does look so good. Look at that. Pull this guy off here. This one here. Ugh. Come on. There we go.
Oh, that looks flawless.
Perfection. I love it. What do you think? How easy was that?
I love that.
So stinking easy.
That's so cute.
I love it. I do. And this is where I dripped a little bit. It's not terrible. It just kind of looks like a smudge. Yeah, it's not terrible.
It's not like it's right next to the design either.
No. There we
How
go.
cute.
I think my kiddos will like them.
Oh, they're going to love it.
Yeah. What do y'all think? Are you going to do this? Do you like it? Do you have any? Because, I mean, not everybody needs etched tumblers. I just wanted to show you all how easy it is to do that with any of your machines. As long as you can make a stencil, you can etch a tumbler.
Robin, so great question. Since Becca used baking soda to neutralize the ferric chloride, it is safe to go down your drain when you rinse it out.
Yep.
That stops it and makes it drain safe.
Great question.
Scott said, I have to give a shout out to your Illustrator course. You can create your own cut files and take existing files and manipulate them. It is a great course.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott.
Becca poured her blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Amy said, I agree, Scott. I'm loving the course. I just picked it up again after a hectic few weeks. Amazing. So if you all have no idea what we're talking about, I did create an Illustrator course. I love graphic design and I love Adobe Illustrator. And so I wanted to take those passions and teach you all how to do it. I'm a self-taught Illustrator person. And so I understand what it's like to try to jump in and learn something without really any direction. And so I wanted to be your direction. Because I do create our cut files here at Oak and Lamb, I understand exactly what you need to know in order to create your own cut files. And so I created this course that's basically Illustrator for Dummies. But super, super easy. You don't have to have any knowledge of design, no knowledge of graphic design, no knowledge of Adobe Illustrator before you can jump in and be super successful. There are 33 videos and I pretty much guarantee that by the end of the course, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can totally do this. Not even by the end of the course. We have people who would just do the first couple lessons and like, this is so much easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about my course and our course here at Oak and Lamb versus other courses is other courses don't have the support that we have here at Oak and Lamb. So if you purchase the Illustrator with the Flock course, you get all the education, but you also get access to a private Facebook group where I am, where other students are. And so that if you encounter any issues along your design journey, if you can't overcome some hurdle that you're encountering, then you post in there and I help you. I have created screen shares specifically for, one member that's having one issue. They have sent me their cut files and said what's going on, and I've gone through and shown them what I would do differently and how I would fix that, and then shared that back with them. So that's one benefit is it's not just me teaching it, it's me on the journey with you. So yeah, click the link if you haven't purchased it already. It is $50 off, and it will be through the end of the year. So if you want to do design work at all, it's a great time to do that.
Desmond said, can you put some paint/marker over it to make it be seen better? So Desmond, unfortunately, that wouldn't be permanent on these. You can see it really well.
In person, you can see it really well.
You can see it really well. You can do that if you want to. It's just not going to be permanent.
Becca, I bought the MGL DMS course. Do you teach more in yours than the DMS course?
Oh, great question.
It is a great question. So the DMS course, Illustrator, it's a great course. It really is.
But yeah, Becca created that.
It's a really great course. I have some different things. I teach it a little bit differently because I'm even more comfortable with it than I was then.
You can say it, Becca. You can pat yourself on the back. Becca's better. She gets better every single time she creates a course.
Yeah.
This is the third or fourth? This is the third Illustrator course that Becca has created. Yeah. Each one of them has gotten even more perfect and even more, not advanced, but it's almost like since she's more comfortable with it, she can teach you all in a way that's easier for you to understand.
Yes. The benefit of purchasing ours versus that is that I'm not there to help you. If you don't need my help, then you're probably fine with the other one. Great question. Course will be the Christmas present to myself. Thank you for creating. Yay! That will be so much fun. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to this great channel. Thank you, Violet. Thank you for that reminder. What is the solution you use to etch the tumblers? It's called ferric chloride, and it is linked below for you all. So check those links for you, for you all.
Melissa, unfortunately, Rub and Buff is not permanent either. It's like waxy, kinda. It will come off if you were to put these in the dishwasher or run under really hot water.
Yeah.
I wish there was a solution. I think, honestly, for those of you who are a bit more particular about it looking, I don't know, brighter, easier to see, is do what we're going to do, what we're going to show you on Saturday, which is use a colored metal. And that way when it etches, it's kind of like right there in your
person,
face.
I'm telling you, this is very noticeable in person.
It is, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Did you get my package? Speaking of creating files, Kat, I have not gotten your package. However, I haven't checked the mail today, so it might be in there. I'll go check after this. Any other questions? This has been such a fun live. I love this. Biggest sale of the year. Yes. Join. Let us know if you have any questions about the membership here at Oak and Lamb. Click the link. Use the code. Jingle. Jingle. Anyway, we're going to be live tomorrow. Rach, what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're making reusable stencils.
Using what?
Plastic.
Craft
this
plastic?
graphics craft plastic. Yep. Tried and true, cheap. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great little craft.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching with us today. It's been a blast as always, but we will see you here tomorrow for some more crafting.